everyone. I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do a quick energy check-in reading. This is going to be for Pisces. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. All right, Pisces. We are just going to check your energy, see what's coming towards you, anything that your guides want you to be aware of. I'm hearing a message that it's going to be a lot easier than you're anticipating. If you're struggling with something, or worried about something, it's going to work out a lot easier than you anticipate. I'm also hearing a message that connecting with people is the answer. Maybe it's talking to somebody or asking for advice or just getting something off your chest. You're going to find the solution, or you're going to find an opportunity within your connections or within having a conversation with somebody. And this is going to be like very soon. So if you're struggling with something, I feel like it's going to be solved very soon. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like there's a need to kind of let go of trying to do this on your own. You have two cards that are saying there's a need to surrender. It's like let go of the idea that you have to aggressively take care of everything or do all this on your own. And even if you don't feel that there's anybody that can support you or help you, connect to your guides, pray, connect to your angels, ask for help, ask for whatever you believe in. You do have the card of Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel is the archangel of surrender. Archangel Ariel is also the archangel of grounding and connecting. And so I connect with Archangel Ariel when I'm trying to manifest, like bring something into existence. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can Google a prayer to Archangel Ariel. There's meditations on YouTube. You're really being guided to focus on your faith right now. Focus on surrendering to trust. If you struggle with faith in a higher being in general, then connect to your higher self. But you're really being guided to focus on your faith. You are Pisces. And so Pisces already has that very intimate spiritual connection. Like you're very natural spiritual being. At your core, you are a spiritual being. And so anything that you're struggling with in the physical world, give yourself permission to just take some time to pray, take some time to meditate, even taking time to just focus on your breathing, or even just putting your energy into the present moment. if you're trying to get something accomplished and you're finding that nothing that you're doing is working, then that's a message that you've done everything that you need to do, right? You've done everything that you can do. There's nothing else for you to do, and you can just kind of surrender and give it, give it to God, like they say. Yeah, let me get... Your faith and trust is what is being asked of you right now. Your faith in a higher being, or even like a faith in yourself, or a faith in the idea that you are worthy of whatever it is that you want. See if we can get a little bit more on what this message is. What's going on with your energy? Oh, you've been through something really difficult. Yeah, you're definitely in a healing place right now. You've definitely gone through something really difficult. You maybe have recently left a very toxic environment or a very toxic situation. Yeah, I feel like some of you maybe have recently left a toxic situation or just gone through something really, really difficult. And I feel like you're definitely feeling very vulnerable. For some of you, you might be in some kind of toxic environment or toxic situation. And if that's the case, you're kind of being guided to protect your energy as much as you possibly can. You're on the verge of it's almost like you're kind of being pushed to make a big change, especially one that is more in alignment with your spiritual path. And that doesn't necessarily mean a religious path, or giving your life to God or anything like that, but spiritual in the sense of really diving in deep and focusing on your emotions, your emotional well-being, your deep desires, what you believe your purpose is. It's like you're going through some kind of really intense purging, cleansing. And it's, for some of you, it's like you've been in some kind of toxic situation, or just been in kind of a difficult energy for so long that stepping into anything different is just going to feel very, very foreign. I think it's worthwhile to really take some time to ask yourself what your dreams and desires are, what you want. I feel you've been going through a long period of time where the focus has not been on your happiness, your well-being, your needs. You have put your own desires in the background. And if you're looking for solutions or anything in the energy that you're sitting in now, or in the environment that you're sitting in now, it's I feel like you're going to struggle finding any kind of solace or solution or answers in your physical environment. I feel like it's really important just to kind of tap into your purpose, your inner being. It's you might not even be aware of how powerful you are, how gifted you are. Some of you are very gifted in terms of like healing abilities, psychic abilities, intuitive abilities. But you've had your energy focused on other things for a very long time. I feel like some of you are like, again, like going through some kind of like insane purging in your life. Like it might not just be one particular thing, like one relationship or one life change. It's like everything is purging away. And so oh, sorry, it's a lot. All right, let's see if we can get some more clarity on this, more message on this. It's funny, like I'm hearing my grandma's voice, like, have you prayed the rosary? Have you prayed about it? Have you prayed about it? Yeah, you're showing up as the World card. So you're definitely closing out some massive cycles. You're in an energy of powerful success. You're in like a leveling up phase, like you're moving to the next level. It's really beautiful energy. You've like successfully closed out a cycle, but with the Judgment card being what's crossing you, first of all, I feel like it is saying that there is a need to kind of connect to something bigger than yourself, at the very least your higher self. The Judgment card is also a need to like really take a look at yourself and really take a look at your choices. And that's not to say that you've made the wrong choices or anything like that, but it's like everything needs to be brought out in the open. Like you need to kind of take the last, say, 5 years of your life and open it all up and really look at it. And I feel like it's important to acknowledge like how much of your life or the past 5 years has really been about you and what you want. Like what do you want? Some of you have closed out a cycle, but you're still struggling, like finding peace in it, finding peace with it. 8 of Wands, like this is like fast change, fast movement. Some of you maybe are having to move unexpectedly or like change jobs very quickly or make some sort of quick change. Or you might be rushing to kind of step into something new really quickly. But I do feel that it's important to kind of take some time and like reevaluate what your dreams and desires are. I also feel that this is a cycle that maybe you have needed to close out for some time. Maybe something that you didn't necessarily want to let go of, or you were trying to, hold on to it as long as you could. Some of you have recently been in a very like controlling type of environment or a controlling type of relationship. And so the bottom of it is 8 of Wands. That's like fast movement, right? Moving really fast. But the higher perspective is 6 of Swords. So it's like you're feeling rushed, you're feeling pushed into a change, and you need to be able to have more space to kind of heal and feel more at peace with it. Some of you may have unexpectedly lost something. What's in front of you is 9 of Cups. So where you're moving is complete fulfillment. It's complete happiness. It's the totality of what you want. And I feel like you're being guided to, it's almost like your guides are saying, you have closed out a karmic cycle. You have closed out a very heavy cycle. And because you've closed out this cycle, we are going to give you whatever it is that you want. And so take some time to acknowledge what that is. For some of you, I would recommend looking at your Saturn placement. And if you're, like if you're in your 30s, like if your Saturn is in Pisces, you're in a clearing karma phase of your life right now. And so when you clear that karma of wherever your Saturn is, when you go through those cycles and learn the lessons and clear the karma, Saturn blesses you tenfold. So this is what the energy kind of feels like. So some of you maybe have Saturn in Capricorn. And if that's the case, we just got out of Saturn Capricorn in January, I think, or somewhere around that time. And so that would make sense that you're in this phase of like being open to receive your blessings. But that, take a look at your Saturn placement, because for some of you, that is what it kind of feels like. The universe, like I said, like the universe is coming in and taking care of things for you. The universe is getting rid of whatever is not necessary for you. I feel like for some of you, you're going through like a massive awakening, and that's why you're getting all of these messages about connecting to spirit, connecting to your faith, because you're like being awoken right now. And so in all honesty, like it's like everything, every foundation or everything that was built on a false foundation, or anything that was built on something that wasn't really authentic to you, it's being torn away so you can step into your authentic path. I feel like maybe you're not feeling victorious right now, or you're not feeling seen, or you're not feeling recognized. I also feel that, again, you might be looking to the physical world for solutions or answers, and you're not really going to get all the answers right away from your physical environment. Yeah, you're looking to a practical solution right now. You're trying to get practical. You're trying to get grounded. You're trying to feel secure. Some of you, in all honesty, might be trying to find a place to live, and that might be something that you're struggling with. If that's what it is, like if some of you have like gone through something where you've unexpectedly lost your place to live, or you're having to relocate unexpectedly, even though obviously it's not the best thing, it's like you're looking for a quick solution, and I feel like you would benefit better to give yourself more time. Also, look further, if that makes sense. Like look a further distance away than your immediate surroundings. The outcome is the devil. There's something that you're trying to hang on to. It's like the cycle has closed out, but you're finding it difficult to let it go. The devil with the strength card, it's like there's a need to hold back on your desires right now, on the things that you feel a strong need or desire for the time being. Because it's kind of like what you think that you need you might risk getting yourself more stuck. Your desires might be led by instinct right now, by maybe even like survival mode. And so it might be, yeah, there's something like within, it's like there's a strong fixation on money or family or stability. And you need to focus more on comfort and openness and peace. Your guidance is Three of Cups, Emperor, Queen of Cups. Be mindful of who you're connecting to right now. You have connections to people that are just there for a season, and you have connections to people that really do care for your well-being. And anybody in your life that, it's like, it's if you're leaving any kind of toxic situation, and you, like, say you're leaving behind a very, a very toxic relationship. If you have friends that are still connected to that relationship, like, I would keep your distance from that. And at the same time, like, it's like you seem to be kind of shifting into like a new energy. So anybody that's connected to the old version of you that you don't want to be, like, be mindful of that. Yeah, Eight of Cups is about like walking away. Are your connections really supportive emotional connections? Those are the supportive connections are what you need to focus on. You don't want, it's like you're in this place, you've closed out a cycle, and you have a choice moving forward, and you have the opportunity to move towards wish fulfillment. But because you're kind of like still like energetically like connected to the past, it might be that because you feel that you don't have everything you need to expand or grow or move forward, you might run the risk of like connecting back to the same energy or connecting back to a similar energy. And the Queen of Swords is asking you to like really take a good look at everything and be willing to cut away things that you know are not good for you, and really look at what your needs and desires are, because the opportunity that you're looking for, you're going through some kind of spiritual of evolution or like leveling up or spiritual awakening. The opportunity you're looking for is like right around the corner, but it requires you to get out of this like fighting with the physical world, keep repeating the same cycles, connecting with the same people. I feel like you need to pull yourself back and really focus on you, on your emotional needs, on praying, on connecting to your guides. And I don't mean to make this sound like so dire, because again, I feel like you have closed out a negative cycle, but it's like, I feel like it wasn't something that you had been actively planning on doing in the way that it was done. And so it's like you're still kind of running the risk of going back to that cycle, or or connecting to the same type of cycle again. You're definitely like ready for more. You're tired of being in the same place. You're tired of dealing with the same types of situations and energy. But it's like the shift. It's almost like in a stagnant kind of place, right? Because you don't really need to be like looking towards the next step right now. Some of you, it's like you need more distance from the environment that you've just pulled out of. Like you still need more distance. You still need more time. You still need more space. There's still even more clarity coming. There's more answers to be revealed because you're moving towards success. You're moving towards total happiness. This is going to be, it's going to be a lot quicker than you anticipate. It's going to happen very fast, but it's almost like before you kind of get into that positive shift, it's like you're going to be like tempted to go back to the old ways, and you need to like reject that. And by rejecting that, you're going to be able to like propel forward. And I hope that makes sense. And I hope you guys have a good week. Bye-bye.